Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. That gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect. Martinez! And it's a goal! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball! Great chance! Dispatched clinically! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! Marvellous goal! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Serginho. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Martinez. Very nicely done. Hangs one in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bastoni gets it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pass is just off target. And he cuts out the supply. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. And Martinez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Nakata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Cafu. Frosinone do have a chance to counter here. Barella. Serginho has created one goal already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nakata.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Nakata. Cafu. Xiao cuts it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. Maldini. Cambiasso. Evair. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well timed, excellent interception. Evair. Looking for options for movement. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cleared without complication. He's a sharp little ball here. Barella tries to play it through. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Tries to get it clear. Inzaghi!
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hernandez. And we hit half-time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Martinez. Now that looks a decent ball. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. De Bruyne. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That has ended up in no man's land.
Θα το πάρω και αυτό το παιχνιδάκι φαίνεται, έτσι.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get it through? Cambiasso. And it's Davids. Davids powering forward here. Davids! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That pass isn't the best. Hernandez gets over and intercepts, and he can clear it away. Martinez. Oh, sweet feet. Serginho gets into some space. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nakata. Evair. He might be in here. Picked out brilliantly. Delivered with swing. Not pretty, but it gets real chance. And he's there to make the block. Frosinone with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's delightful. Martinez proves just a little bit too strong. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Cambiasso. Over to the left. Serginho picks it up out wide. That's tidy. Davids. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Davids. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Cafu. Evair. Oh, that's superb. Defending of the desperate variety. Great ball, and he's in here. Lovely feet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's the cutter! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pellegrini. And here's Inzaghi. Good chance here! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cambiasso. Now it's Martinez. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
very much into the last knockings. And he welcomes... Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
They've got it again. And the number on the board is 3. Has crossed into the middle. Chance, surely! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy.
Να μην ήθελα καθόλου να το κερδίσω αυτό το παιχνίδι.
He's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
And this is Inzaghi. Oh, this is a great position. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Çalhanoğlu!
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pellegrini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Frosinone needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Crosses it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chow can get it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for a runner. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Θα το πάμε στα πέναλτι το παιχνίδι.
Cambio di giocatori.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a smartly directed ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pellegrini. Spread out to the left. Now it's Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pellegrini. Barella. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, well played, well played. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Shoots! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. And this is Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And claimed it back swiftly. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Dybala is the next man in the spotlight. Cool it on, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Çalhanoğlu is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Inzaghi is second man up. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Ribery is fourth up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. It's 3 apiece. Pellegrini comes forward for the 5th of 5.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. That's it, it is done. They needed to win and they have won.
Ρε το χαζούλι πήγε και το βάρεσε σαν το Κριστιάνο Ρονάλντο.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for